YouTube is live. I don't like the way my camera looks here. Wonder why that is. See if we get anybody come into the chat. See if anybody is bored on a Saturday evening and want to jump in with Crypto Keeper. Got a couple people jumping in. What's going on, everybody? Let me know if the sound is good. Just give me a quick yes, the sound is cool. This way I know I'm not talking to myself. What's up, everybody? 6 people jumping in. Anybody could give me just a quick yes, bro. Perfect. Awesome. Crypto Guns. What is up? Pecunia, how are you? Andy McIntosh, how are you? Hey, Austin. Good on your end. Good to see you, bud. How's everybody doing on this fine Saturday night? Thought I'd jump on for a little while. I got to run over to Lowe's. I got to go pick up something over there. Had a little spillage accident in my kitchen on my hardwood floor, so always something. Either it's something in crypto or it's something in real life. Everybody's doing okay? Not much going on. We're just holding tight, you know. Seems like the markets are doing a little better than the last couple of days. So been some good news out there surrounding everything. So I'm thinking that we're going to be okay. And I want to thank you guys for sweating me and, you know, supporting me in my poker venture there. Had a shot. Had a shot. Sometimes the cards don't fall your way. Hey, Brad, what's going on? Good to see you, bud. Definitely hit that thumbs up, guys. This way we get the algorithm going, let people know I'm live. How you been, Brad? Everything good? Just thought I'd jump on for a little while, say hello. Been a little community's doing well. I see that. I see everybody's dabbling into every little thing. And, you know, hey, Bruce, what's going on? Illinois is in the house. Seems like everybody's pretty happy with arbitraging, I see. I know I am. You know, it's kind of like gives me like a relief to know that something's actually working and stuff like that. Brad, you know, you should just try the minimum. I mean, you know, I can't tell you what to do. I've been shown, you know, my videos on it, my journey with it, and I got to be honest, it's working really well, you know. And you could take out, you can take daily profits. I would always recommend to people to go in. I think the lesson learned is just go in with the minimum amount, just so you get used to it. My feel on it is it's legit. It's, you know, it's working, and I mean, it's working for me. Hey, Crypto Gems, Crypto Austin, what's up? Morning, buddy. How are you? Hope you're enjoying the time off. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a really good experience with arbitraging. No lock on the investment. You know, hey, Mad Dog, what's going on? There's no lock. You can stop your ABOT at any time. You can sell on the exchange. You can cash out for your ETH and send it off the site. You know, they do put it in batches. So, you know, they just don't send your particular ETH out. They send it out on batches. So you might have to wait like 3 to 4 or 5 hours or something like that, but it does come out. So, right. You know, so we thought Thorn would be a good one, though. Well, here's the thing. You know, arbitrages is working. It's got a great, you know, transparent team. We have a number of solid YouTubers that actually went out and subscriber base that actually went out and met with the actual, you know, David Peterson and a couple of people, and they saw stuff. So, you know, what are we going to do? Call everybody a liar at that point? You know, Thorn is one of those things where, like I said, I have a glimmer of hope with it. I still have money stuck in there, and so do a lot of you. You know, I'm not giving up on it because it's still around technically. But the arbitraging is working really well. Brad, listen, it's up to 1%. I think there's been a couple times it was over 1%, but it's pretty much been fluctuating anywhere between, honestly, anywhere between 50 basis points all the way up to 1%. So, I think it's an honest interest. I look at anything above 0.5% is great. You think with ETH dropping it'll affect ARB? ETH has dropped a tremendous amount, and it really hasn't affected the ARB price too much. I mean, right now you can get in at like 225 or something like that. I think that's a pretty good start point for it. Like I said, go in with the minimum amount. You know how I operate. I'm more concerned with the passive income. So I look at the dollar amount I put in. So if I put in $250, I don't care if one ARB is worth $250. I still have an investment at $250, and that's what I'm going to be making my passive income on. You know that better than anybody. But it's not lending. Hey man, good luck with it. But I've had enough of lending. Like I said, it's not a lending platform. It's an arbitraging. Type platform, where it goes from exchange to exchange and buys at one price and sells higher at another. So you can't look at it as it's not a lending platform. Hey, listen, you're going to get a lot of people out there that love it, and you're going to get people out of there that don't like it. Everybody has their right as individuals to invest in whatever you want. Okay. Particularly, everybody's into this BitMEX. I'm not, because I don't know how to day trade and I don't want to learn, but that's my choice. Is that a legit site? Yeah, probably. But, I don't know for sure if I'm going to put my money in there and trade and get it liquidated. It's not my thing, so Nova Chain looks good too, and cheap coin at the moment. Yeah, listen, I'm sticking with what I got right now. I'm not looking to bounce around into a million things. It's not how I'm gonna operate. I got my old stuff that still has money in it, and I'm gonna stick with what's working right now. And arbitraging is working for me right now. So, and a couple of traditional ICOs that I might have got into, that are totally different than any of these type of platforms. And then you got the MBOT coming out for people who want to do that, arbitrage trading on their own, So if that's what tickles your fancy, you can do that too. Crypto Austin says, today Adam and I are doing a training session with the first selected beta testers for MBOT. Oh, that's great, Austin. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. ARB has legit bots. If it ain't broke, right? I know, but I made a decision for myself not to invest in that sort of platform until my existing investments start doing something. Good luck to those who are in ARB. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. If it's something that's not for you, that's cool. I just don't see the need to, bash something just because it's not for you. I mean, there's a lot of things in life that I don't particularly agree with, in business, with friends, with family, but I don't go run up into their face and say, you're a scam, or you're this, you're that. I basically am a gentleman, and hey, Pace Car Mike, what's going on? I'm basically a gentleman, and I have class. And I know you're not, Andy. That's not the point I'm trying to make. I know you're not, and I appreciated your comment. What I'm trying to say is, you were a gentleman and you said good luck to those who are in ARB, but there are people in the space that, obviously don't feel the same way. And that's okay. You can, if you're a P3D person, you're a P3D person. If you're a BitMEX person, you're a BitMEX person. If you believe in investing in all the DApp games, I wish you all luck. You know what I mean? It's your journey. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with your money, you know? Crypto Gems, congratulations on being nominated into the top 3. I hope you end up winning that. That's a great honor. P3D was good. See, so you had good luck with it. You made money with it, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel the same way you feel, and I bet you there's some people that don't feel the way you feel, and that's the same thing with arbitraging. There's going to be a really bunch of people that love it, and then there's going to be people for whatever reason that don't like it. You know, just like I give the analogy with cars. You know, there's people who love Chevys, and there's people who swear by Fords. There's people that love doing banking at Chase Bank, and then there's people who can't stand Chase and they go to Citibank. So that's your choice as an individual, and that's it. You know, so that's how I feel about it. You know, I feel that if you are supporting a platform and you have your money in it, then you should support it. And that's it. I just happen to document it on screen. You know, I could easily just not do any videos and do what I got to do, and that's it. You know, but I love this community. I love all the people that are in it, whether they're fans of mine or not, whether I'm fans of theirs or not. You know, I don't wish any ill will to anybody. You know, and I don't wish listen, if you put money into something, even if I don't like it, yo, country boy, if I don't like that particular investment, I'm not going to go ahead and make a video and say this sucks or stuff like that. I'm just going to not invest in it, and that's your choice. You know. But there's a lot of people who have made money in all different programs, and there's a lot of people who have lost money in a lot of programs. If you are in cryptocurrency and you are, say, a year old, let's say you're a little baby and you're a year-old little baby in cryptocurrency, most of the babies have lost money in cryptocurrency year to date. Hey, Crypto JJ, more have lost. Exactly. If you are in that small 10% of people that have made money in crypto, then you are the lucky one. Okay. Listen, I play a lot of poker. You know that. Okay. I get into a lot of tournaments. I played some stuff last night. There's a 10% select few. When you get into a poker tournament, okay, only 10% of the field gets paid. The other 90% are losers. They didn't cash in any money. So 90% of that field, 90% of the field will not make money in that tournament. Only 10%. So can you see how hard it is to get into the money in poker? Well, poker is kind of the same type of situation as cryptocurrency. There's only a select few that make money, okay, in crypto. A lot of people could be scammed. A lot of people could lose their money. A lot of people don't protect their security on their investments. So let's go to the chat. Crypto JJ, I said hello. Hope Thorn comes through, bro. I know you got money in it. I do have money in it, Andy, and I have a decent amount of money into it still. I'm going to be doing a video hopefully in about a week. I'm trying to get some more information from the devs to see if where they're at. But that's gambling. But this investments are gambling too. You do not know if a startup company is going to make it. You do not know if a stock is going to crash or make it. It's not a guarantee. In my mind, it's just a legal form of gambling. At least I'm gambling with a skill, okay? Need less luck, but market is still young to learn from mistakes in other people's. Yep. Crypto Austin's playing poker today. That's cool. Yeah, I think we are in a very young phase. Mazebits is still in play. Curious to see what they come up with. Yeah, I saw that. I was going to do a video on the when you type in the web address, it says we're rebranding again. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what happens with that. I'd actually be very curious to see what happens with that because they could easily just go away. I guess they're trying. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, Brad. We'll keep an update on that. But like I was saying, cryptocurrency, you know, and all the blockchain technology that's out there, and all the institutions that are, and the big corporations that are trying to get into the game, we are in such an early phase of this. And I really don't think a lot of the new people that jumped into that really knew about investing, you know, and how long term it is. You know, people just saw people making thousands of dollars and 1,000x and stuff, and they thought they were going to be able to do it as well. So did I. You know, I made a really good amount of money when these markets were like they were last year. You know, I got into Litecoin probably like $38 a coin. I got into Ethereum when it was like 288 at the time, maybe even a little lower. And then it shot up. Got into Bitcoin when it was probably in the, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 area. And then that went up to almost 20,000, right? So I made a lot of money on Litecoin and on Ethereum, believe it or not, because those I actually took profit, which I had to pay tax on. So if you look at the long term of it, I paid taxes on the gain, but yet I'm down money. So I lost the tax money I paid to the government, and I'm down money on my current portfolio. So, you know, let's see what we got here. Bloody Maze bits, yeah. Thoughts on credits. Now, I'm not in credits, Austin, so I really don't have anything to say about that. Are you able to withdraw in Libra? Any news? No, you're not able to withdraw in Libra. Libra is just dashboard money. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, any news with Libra? No, there's no news with Libra. I've sent them support tickets, and they have not responded. They're probably tired of hearing me send them support tickets. They were responding, and then they stopped. My thoughts on this, guys, to be honest with you, and I hope Libra and all these crazy things we got into come back, but I really think they're using our ICO money to trade and make money for themselves. That's my opinion. Do I hold any Tron or Cardano? Yes, I do. Not a lot, Brad, but I do have Tron, and I do have some Cardano. Saad, it's let's play poker. I went to play poker last night. I was playing cash, though, and I did pretty well. So I started with like 250 in chips, and I think I cashed out like 700. So I made like $500 last night just playing cash. I was hitting everything, though. I had pocket kings. I flopped a king. I got a boat. Pocket aces. I flopped an ace. I got a boat. Pocket queens. I got a guy all in. He had a jack high board. So, you know, I like to trap in poker. And if you guys were following me on my poker tournament that I got into, that I went pretty deep on, I started this second day with 45,000 chips, and I worked it up to 900,000. So I was doing pretty good. I'm heading to, in about a week and a half, I'm going to be going to the Borgata in New Jersey tournaments. They got a big $1.5 million guarantee that I might get into that one. If I don't make that one, I'm going to get into the ones they got on Friday and Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll give you some updates. You know, I'll give if I end up going deep in something, I'll more than be happy to make a video, you know, on it, like crypto and poker. Can you reinvest in ARB, and does it compound? Yes, Brad, you can auto reinvest, or you can go ahead and do a 50% reinvest, 50% take. You could do 25 reinvest and 75% take. There's different, or you could do 100% reinvest. There's all different options. And if you go to the site and just, you know, register for free and then go and check it out, you can see it's really a nice site, you know, and I like it because it's simple. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I want a more glitzy site. Let me tell you something. Don't you want the normal person that isn't computer savvy to go ahead and go to a platform and be simple? Just very simple look, very simple way to maneuver around the site. I think that goes more than having a very intricate and complicated, you know, look of the site and stuff like that. I cleaned a guy out last week with aces versus kings, got it all in pre-flop. You know, Austin, sometimes aces versus kings wins, and you know how it goes. Sometimes it don't. I lost the tournament with pocket aces, and the guy had pocket tens, and he spiked a 10 on the turn, and that's what killed me. And that was for a $400,000 pot in that tournament, which probably cost me a couple thousand extra dollars to moving up to the next level of pay. So I was kind of disappointed with the aces at that point, and I slow played him perfectly. You know, he was putting me all in anyway pre-flop, so it was heads up. So I had a good position on him. You know, but hey, what are you going to do? Am I in the vault? No, Pace Car Mike, I didn't get in the vault yet. You know, I just was trying to buy some more ETH on Coinbase. It takes a little while to get, you know, it takes like 5 to 7 days off my bank account. So I didn't get into the vault. Brad, the vault is basically a separate, it's on the site, but it's a separate tab where it's a smart contract with a 2% in fee and a 0% out. It's basically a savings account for your Ethereum. So everybody that comes into it, the 2% is spread around, and it's basically a savings account for your Ethereum that you earn some dividends on. You don't have to buy any tokens. It's your Ethereum. You could, you know, follow it on the blockchain, on the Ethereum blockchain. So it's pretty simply a savings account, which is nice because you know, if you keep your ETH on Coinbase, you basically just ride the up and down price of ETH. With the vault, you're getting monies as people come in to the to store their Ethereum. In there right now, I think it's like 2,400 ETH. It was high as 3,000 at one point. So there is quite a bit of money on there. And it's totally separate from arbitraging. It's not has nothing to do with the arbitraging price, so forth and so on. Do you plan on getting into the arb vault? You know, crypto gems, I'm not really sure yet. I really don't. I like ABOT. I'll be honest with you. I'm not even interested in MBOT so much because I don't have that type of time to learn MBOT and day trade. You know, you need time to do that, I think, with work and family and just daily life. It's just, I like the ABOT. I put it in there. I'm happy with up to 1% a day. I'm happy with up to 25% a month. And, you know, my goal is to get 10,000 in that ABOT working investment so I can make a passive income to take out every day. So I'll keep the 10,000 in there, and I'll probably do a 75%, 25% reinvest and take out my profits. On an average, I make between 150 to 200 a day worth of ARB tokens. Yeah, that's Austin. That's awesome. You know, that's more than some people make in their daily life. You know, especially working hard to make $150 a day. You got to work really hard. Most people, $200 a day. You got to you know, balls to the walls and put hours in. But with arbitraging, my last video, I did longevity. You know, to me, ARB is more about longevity than it is about the price. Everybody's worried about the price. The price going to go up. The price will organically grow. As time goes on, the price will grow. My main focus and the key to this project is that it lasts forever, right? I mean, nothing lasts forever, but I'm being, you know, see when I say that, but, you know, I just want it to last, because if it could last, and if we knew that project or any project would last for 10 years, if you knew that for sure, you would go and put $20,000 into the ABOT because you would make an unbelievable passive income over and over and over and over and over again. The reason people won't do that is because we've been tricked and scammed with other types of projects. This one here is a different project to me. I didn't get in the ICO. I did not get into the ICO. I wasn't, that was one of the ones I didn't get into. And I bet you a lot of people did for the same reason, because there were so many lending problems and scams that happened to everybody. And they were skittish to get into it. And it is what it is. But I ended up believing in it. I bought into it. And now I'm addicted to it. You know, it's strategy. There's strategy to this particular arbitraging site. You know, do you keep some tokens aside for higher appreciation on the price? Do you put it all in ABOT and just live with that passive income? Do you do a little bit of both? So there's lots of different things you can do. But it works, Brad. It works. Enough with price, people. Yeah, right. And Brad is a big component of that too. He's been a subscriber of mine for a while, and he understands the concept of price does not really matter. I know it matters to some of you because you stayed out of the ABOT hoping for a pump and didn't get in. Now, I caught that pump when it was, I could have got in at $5.50, and I saw it declining that day when they did the interview. And I said, frig that, I'm putting it in at $5. I'm comfortable with that. And I've had it in ever since. And I put it in at like 2,600. Now I got it up to almost 3,200. So Brad, I could clip off of that if I want, and I can gain some of my money back. But I also have about 1,400 ARB tokens in my wallet that I can put into ABOT right now. And here's the difference with ABOT. If you put into it, you have to wait 10 days before you can, I'm sorry, if you come out of it, you have to wait 10 days before you could go back into it. You can, I believe, Austin, am I correct to say you can put into ABOT as much as you want, or do you have to wait if you put into it? Coming out of it, you have to wait to get back into it. But going into it, can I put into it at my own leisure? Why did it drop after the interview? Oh, no, it didn't drop. It went from like $3 to $5.50, and then it came down to into the $4.60 area. But it's declined a little bit since, for whatever reason, you know, people taking profit, but it's organically found a number about $2.27 to $3. You know, you could put in every 10 days. Okay, Crypto Gems loves ABOT. When is the ARB vault? I really don't know. You know, I'm not that guy that knows that kind of information. There's other YouTubers such as Crypto Austin and a few others who work closely with David Peterson. They're the ones that could help you with that. But Austin's on a break, guys. So please do not message him. He's in the live stream now, which is fine. But the man is taking a little break. So give him his privacy, please. That would be appreciated. I'm sure by him, you know, because YouTube burns you out. I took about 3 days off. I didn't do any videos for 3 days. And, oh yeah, Crypto Mike, Pace Car Mike, I'll talk about recycle in a second. Okay, so let me just see. Austin says, if you put ARB tokens in the ABOT, there's a 10-day wait period before you could put more in. And the reason for that, Brad, is to control manipulation on the exchange, controlling people using the ABOT. See, the ABOT is meant for passive income, and people were using it to, you know, try to, you know, come in and out of it and kind of arbitrage the arbitrage site, you know. So they came up with a way to combat that. Yes, you can reinvest daily if it's 250 or more, but if you do the auto reinvest at the particular, you know, choices that they have, then it does it by itself. You don't have to, because you can't reinvest unless it's 250 minimum. So to get around that, you hit the auto reinvest. You have to do that for, I believe, 15 days. It's locked for 15 days. You can't deactivate it for 15 days. So you could play with it. You could do, what I've been doing is reinvesting for 15 days, and then 5 days I grab some ARB tokens as profit, put it in my wallet, then I go back to the reinvest. So you could do that too. BASSGODD's in the house. What's going on, BASSGODD? Good to see you, buddy. But you can reinvest daily through the auto reinvest. BASSGODD, I want to do a live stream with you. Hit me up. Let's see. So with auto reinvest, it will in a couple dollars. Yeah, auto reinvest, you could choose to do just 25% of your daily profits back into it, all the way up to 100%. Hey, Drizzy, Drake, what's going on? No, Brad, you don't have to build it up to 250 with the auto reinvest. The auto reinvest, you could do 25% or more. Hey, listen, yeah, how I look at it, Brad, we've tried so many different platforms. What's one more? And if it works, you put in the minimal, you try it. If you like it, you'll get addicted to it. And the only way in life to get ahead is to just take a shot. You know, scared money don't. I love you too. I love you too, Muhammad. Kiss the turkey. So basically, what do you got to lose? We've lost enough, right? And then finally, when something's working, don't we want to support it? This is what kills me about sometimes in the community. You get something that's working. It's here. It's still here. You can't say it's anything other than a working project right now. And why not support it and try it? We've been waiting for something like this, and it's finally come. So if it's here, why are you wasting months? It's been around for months now. Why are you wasting all these months wondering? If you're not going to know until you give it a try, Thank you, Andy. I kissed the Turk and I liked it. You've been sitting on the sidelines watching to see what's working. Yeah, that's what I've been doing pretty much. And supporting what I was in. I still got money stuck in some of those other platforms. I'm not forgetting them. A couple of them I forgot. I'm going to be honest with you guys. My opinion only. Chrysos is gone. BitAI ain't coming. I don't think Libra is going to come out of where it's at, be honest with you. Thorn, I have a glimmer of hope because I did email them questions and they answered me. Why would they do that if they have no intention on doing anything for a rebrand? And the Maze Bits, Bitfinite, they actually tried to rebrand. People didn't support it like they should have. They took the site down so they wouldn't, lose the site, and they're trying another rebrand. So those are the two that I'm gonna just hope for. I'm not gonna not talk about them. I got my money in them. I mean, I'm sure people are still talking and hoping that their other investments, such as Finecoin and Monetize or whatever the heck they got into, works. You don't want to just give up on something until it just totally says screw you. That's why I love R, because it works. Yep. Not jumping in shit anymore just because Joe says so. Exactly. Taking my wife out for her birthday dinner in Newport Beach. Take care. Pace Car Mike, have a really good birthday. Tell your wife happy birthday. Thorn Amazement, I got that. BitAI, I was a non-starter. There's not rebranding, it's revamping. Yeah, you could say that. Just like calling things projects and not platforms. They're projects. These are projects. What's your thoughts on NovaChain's RecSpot, guys? If anybody has thoughts on NovaChain, maybe Popcorn Seller, you can answer them. I'm not an investor in that. They driving Bentleys now, bro. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're driving Bentleys. They're on a beach. They're sucking down cocktails, and they have good-looking women and men around them with our money. I keep being told by non-altcoiners, if it's good to be true, it's hard to believe R works. If you think about it, it's crazy cool. Worth a punt on Nova cheap coins. Yeah, and Pecunia, if you look at an investment like that, and I say it all the time in my videos, you can invest in anything you believe to take a shot. It's your money. If you want to throw $200 in something, go ahead and do it. But when you listen to somebody and do it based on what they say and not do your own due diligence and not know the risk going in, then shame on you. And that's how I feel, you know. Hey, listen, everybody can change. Even the bad ones that you feel have, done stuff in this space, maybe they can change. And I hope everybody can. Bottom line is, we all lost a lot of money, but we're making money now. We're actually in a project that's turning out monies back into our wallet if we so choose to take it out. So that's why I'm just sticking with arbitrage. Right now, I'm just in arbitraging, guys. I'm holding my Bitcoin. How do you like my Bitcoin shirt? Like that? It's how I advertise when I go out in public or in poker and stuff like that. I got to go on Crypto Bones' site. I want to get a arbitraging T-shirt, and I want to get a hoodie. I really like those. So thank you. Just invest in what you feel comfortable in, and don't go in hard. There's no reason to go in hard. You don't got to go in saying, "Oh, I'm going to put you think you're going to be a millionaire." If you're going to make money, but you got to do it relative to what your wallet and your bankroll is. Ethereum vault emptying out. What's up with that? I don't know, Janet. I'm not in the vault, and it doesn't matter if it fills up or empties out. You get a lot of different programs that Ethereum goes in and Ethereum comes out. People could be taken out of the vault to invest into the ARB token. They could be taken out of Ethereum because they need the money to pay bills. They could be taking out the Ethereum to invest in some other traditional ICOs. I don't know. I don't know why people do whatever they do, but I'm sure people have, needs to what they do. It was funny. I was in a restaurant last night. I was on my way to the casino, and I stopped at a burger, wing, beer joint, right? So me and my wife were in there, and we're having a burger and some wings and stuff. And I walk in with my shirt, and I don't know if the guy saw me or not, but there's these two guys, older guys, and they're talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about, I was trying to eavesdrop, and I was just too far away, but I heard a little bit, and I was like, that's so cool. I want to go up to them, and I want to sit down with them and talk to them, but I didn't want to be a nosy body, But it's amazing how you're getting people to start. You're hearing about Bitcoin, and you're hearing about, cryptocurrency more and more and more. And I think it's just a matter of time. I think it's just time. It's going to take years, but it will happen. But we all got to, educate people. It's funny because I understand we have spouses and family and stuff like that, and they may not be on the same page with us. My wife supports me. Does she really care about Bitcoin? Does she really care about cryptocurrency? Hell no. My wife wants to spend every waking moment with me. But, I tell her, look, I need my time. I need to do my research. I will spend time, but this is my passion. I don't go out at night. I'm not a big drinker. I don't go to bars and stuff like that. I like to play poker, and I like to delve into cryptocurrency and invest in that. And she understands it. And, doing these videos takes away a lot of time from family, guys. It definitely takes away from family life. And if you don't be careful, you can watch things pass you by, and you gotta pay attention to everything. Sometimes you got to take a couple days on, couple days off, Don't look at your phone so much. I guarantee you, every single one of you go like this. Every 3 minutes, you're like this. What's Coinbase doing? Oh, it's down. Oh, God, jeez, I don't want to look at that. So you guys are doing that, and I know you are. ARB Vault will be much better because a lot of people hold ARB and wait for the price to go up in order to put in the ABOT. Yeah, if they come out with the ARB Vault, I'm sure that'll be a hit. Oh, there's this other one. It's called Recycle that they came out with. Did you all see that? Does anybody have any thoughts on that? I really, I mean, I could take guesses and stuff, but I don't think I'll actually pinpoint what it's going to be. But I am very confident that the recycle is going to be something that is just going to add huge value to arbitraging. And, you know, I think we got a lot to look forward to with this particular investment, you know. But yeah, you know, getting back to, like, you know, family and stuff, you know, I got, you know, when I walk around the house and stuff, and you know, my wife sees me grab the laptop and stuff like that, she's like, I guess you're going outside to do a video, or I guess you're going outside to smoke a cigar. So I try to, you know, I try to not take advantage too much, but, you know, Keeper likes to stay in touch with the community. I like to do good content. I like to come out with things that could educate newbies. You know, some of the stuff I do, you know, I'm sure a lot of you are, you know, very up on things, probably even more so than I am. Sometimes I get, you know, great advice and great suggestions from some of the subs. And that's what makes this community great, you know. If we're all kind of in different areas, in different countries, different states, but we're able to help each other through the internet. We're able, through technology, and we're able to help educate each other, whether it be Crypto Keeper channel, Crypto Gems, you know, Crypto Country Boy, Crypto Austin. You know, everybody gives their best, you know, knowledge forth. You know, and as much as people don't like to listen to other people, they do give good value. You know, there's value out of every channel. You know, we all probably came into this space and you know, didn't really know much. We were trying to maneuver our way through this crazy space and who's who and who to listen to, and oh, that person sounds like they know what they're talking about. So yeah, I'm having a few drinks, and I'm just having just a beer. Arb alcoholism. Yeah, it's hard for me to say that, but yeah, Janet, I agree. Recycle. Methinks will convert ARB to other coins without selling on the exchange at a fee. That's a good reasoning. And in one of my videos, I said it. Where is your beer? If I could push it through the screen, I would do it for you. My figures, I get a business call on a Saturday at 6:20 at night. Believe that? Okay, so my thoughts in my video was the recycle to me, and I went over this in the video. It's almost like a convert. Recycle means to kind of convert something into something else. So my guess, my speculation, and I'm probably wrong, is you're converting something into something else. And that's where, you know, the recycle arrows. So that's kind of my take on it. You know, Crypto Austin says recycle. Ah, secrets. Secrets. Austin has many secrets that he cannot dispose yet. But I'm sure when Arbitraging and David Peterson are ready, we'll respect them and we will let them surprise us. And I'm sure that it'll be something that adds huge value to our investment. And that's how I look at it, guys. I'm not the type that says, oh, I got to know, you got to tell me, or he knows and he doesn't know. Hey, listen, it is what it is. You know, it's a good news. If it's good news, I can't wait. Crypto will be done by next year. Oh, I hope not, Brad. Will they recycle Chrysos coins? I doubt that. I could tell you wholeheartedly that I probably know the answer to, that they will not recycle Chrysos coins. You got to go to that thing called Coin Janitor for that, right? Isn't there some ICO or something, Coin Janitor? Let's see what we got here. Austin, are we warm or cold? Recycle will blow your mind. That's awesome. That's what. So maybe I'm way off, but it's good topic to talk about. It's the unknown of to what's coming. To me, is just exciting, and that could easily make the coin pump, you know. Um, oh, and another thing I wanted to talk about, and I was talking about this in the video. A lot of you guys, a lot of the community, a lot of the ARB community, I know you're focused on the token price, on the ARB price. You want it to go up. Listen, I want it to go up too. But it's not just about price. Okay, remember I told you it's about passive, daily, monthly, weekly income. Okay. If arbitraging can last, longevity, and you were guaranteed to get money day after day after day after day after week after week after week after year after year after year, I don't care if the price stays where it's at, as long as my investment keeps multiplying and I just keep making money, okay? Now, that being said, a lot of the community wants to see big YouTubers promote arbitraging so more users come in. That's awesome. That's awesome. If people want to get into it, let them get into it. More the merrier. But don't beg them. Don't beg them to come in. Don't try to convince them. They are smart. They're smart people that promoted projects in the past. If they see value in arbitraging and they see that they could line their pockets with profit, they will come in and they will FOMO in by themselves. Austin, are we warm or cold? Recycle will blow your mind. Keeps the interest up, and that's good for all of us. Yes, it is. Recycle can oh, Andy, that's not nice. Brad, does ARB have a big community? Yes, it does. I don't know exactly the number of the community, but I believe it's in the 40,000 area. Recycle is not something never been done before in crypto. Yes, but if you bought for $5, it's hard not to. Oh, well, yeah, Pecunia, I understand. If you came in at $5, of course you want the token price to go up. And unfortunately, you're in a little holding pattern. But what I'm trying to say is the time. Okay, so let's say 3 weeks ago, you could have put your ARB into ABOT at say $3. Okay, you bought at $5. In those 3 to 4 to 5 weeks that have gone by already, how much would you have made in ARB to make up for the difference of the price you bought for? You understand what I'm trying to say? So the time you're waiting could have been time you were making a daily passive income to buy more ARB or to accumulate more ARB. And that's my point. This time last year, I jumped into BitConnect and it blew up. Yeah, see, I knew about BitConnect. I was researching it and I didn't get into it. Obviously I'm happy I didn't, because I would have got in at the higher price. But yeah, it's just a sad thing that that particular project ended up being what it ended up being. Yeah, Brad, if you got questions, Crypto Austin is offering, hit him up in Telegram and he can answer all your questions. And I think he'll make you feel really comfortable because he helped me out with my decision, whether he knows that now, but he's a really good informational guy on arbitraging. All right, Brad, good, congrats. And keep in mind, nobody's twisting anybody's arm. If you feel that you want to try it, it's a good starting point where the price is right now. It was good when I jumped in. Yeah. So, Austin, can you tell him how to find you if that's what you're offering to help him with? This time of year can get interesting in crypto. Andy, I hope so. I hope that I see a repeating pattern. We're almost full. I think we're full circle where we were last year at this time. And if things go the way that we're all thinking, it could be an interesting time the next 3 months. And we just got to hold tight. My next shirt I have a HODL shirt. Probably be wearing that in a couple videos. But it's just whoever has the strongest hands. Don't give your money, your crypto away cheap. How you doing, Farouk? Thanks for joining the stream. I think here every person busy now. I'm good, Farouk. I hope you're doing well also. Pecunia, NovaChain just stopped all staking forever. Their bot countdown starts tomorrow, so good to have competitors in this market, except 5 or 6 bots by New Year. Yeah, listen, there's always going to be competition. There's going to be somebody opens up a deli. It's not going to be the only deli to monopolize the area. There's going to be 2, 3, 4 delis, right? And you're going to go to one and you're going to like it. And you're going to go there every morning and you're going to support it. Then there's going to be people that will only use it when they're driving by and they don't want to go somewhere else. Then there's going to be people that support the other delis because they're patrons. They're patrons. We're all patrons of arbitraging, right? You're patrons of NovaChain. You're patrons of whatever DApp games that you invest your money in because you invested your money. You became a patron, okay? But when there's people that are not patrons, and I drive by the deli and I give it the finger and I say, fuck you, deli. I don't like you because I've never eaten there and I don't know how you serve food and I don't even know if your coffee's good, but I'm going to give you the finger anyway. That annoys the shit out of me, okay? That annoys me when people don't give the deli a chance. Now, if you go into the deli and you order a coffee and the coffee's burnt and it's nasty, or when the bacon, egg, and cheese is garbage, don't go back. You lost some money at the deli, right? You lost $5, $6. They got you out of your money and then you go. Technically, is that a scam? Everything's a scam in life. I mean, and I'm using that as an analogy. It's a very micro analogy, but it kind of, hopefully it puts things in perspective with crypto. And you guys are a lot more educated than you were a year ago, okay? You could easily just, I could badmouth everything I look around. I could badmouth my neighbor's deck. I don't like the way it looks, but I never stood on it. I never went up close to it, but it looks like crap from the road. I can badmouth so much stuff. That's so true. It's easy to throw mud. It is. Listen, I'm in arbitraging. Why is NovaChain trying to do something like I don't like NovaChain. NovaChain to me might be a scam. How could I say that when I don't have any money in NovaChain? Right? I would never do that. But there's people that go out of their way. They go out of their way to say different about everything else. Guys, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. I know it's a Saturday night. This is very impromptu for me to jump on. Just wanted to get in front of you guys and, say hello and shoot the stuff and give you just keepers' viewpoints on life and investments in crypto, because I do have a lot of money invested into cryptocurrency, probably more than some of these YouTubers. But I do have, money invested into the traditional Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, XRP, Cardano, Tron, VeChain. I have a decent amount of money of my life invested into this because I believe in it. And I protect myself with my investments. That's another thing. You guys got to protect yourself. You got to use 2FA. You have to use proper cold storage wallets. You have, try to. I did a 5-minute quick video on BitPay. BitPay, if you really want to be a cryptocurrency decentralized person and you want to live this life, you got to move in the direction of it. Okay. And if I'm able to go ahead and get a debit card that Visa does back with BitPay, and you could turn Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash into fiat through, widely accepted ATMs that accept Visa, or you could go buy a television right now at Best Buy, and walk out of there paying with your crypto. That to me is living the life of crypto. Okay. Don't just invest in crypto because you want to make money. You want to get into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin because you want it to change the world. You want it to change the way we do things in our life. We want to get away from governments. We want to get away from people telling us what to do, and how to do it, and how to transact money between one person to the next, or from merchant to consumer. Don't lose fact of what cryptocurrency really, really is. I know we got into this space with the lending platforms originally, and it's a good way to learn a lesson on passive income opportunities. But arbitraging has been around a long time. It's not just the site that's been around a long time. Hey, Crypto Soldier, what's going on, buddy? Keep crypto alive. Live the decentralized life. Now, you got guys like Crypto Soldier. He's a good guy. I've been chatting with him off the scenes and stuff. We really didn't know each other well. And the guy works for the military. He's in government. He's in centralized government, right? But he wants that decentralized life, and I do too. I want to be able to make money, but I also want to be able to change my life in not listening to how other people or governments, institutions, towns, local governments telling me how I can do things. The biggest pet peeve I have as being a real estate homeowner or owning real estate is that my local town has to tell me what and what I cannot do on my property. My own property, I got to go get a permit to put up a shed. I got to get a permit to put up a fence. I got to get a permit to take down a wall or do whatever I got to do. To me, that's bullshit. Give the like button and press for the keeper. What's wrong with they have? I got 14 likes. What are you looking at? But thank you. Andy's my he controls stuff here. That's cool. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. But arbitraging, I was trying to say, arbitraging the website, the platform that we all believe in, that we're in, and I do firmly believe in it. Arbitrage itself has been around a long time. When you move money from one exchange to the next and you make profit or margin, that's no secret. It's been around a long time. And what they're doing with their bots is just phenomenal, and I'm not saying that there's not other projects out there that are working for other people. And I think that's awesome. And I wish you guys all the luck. I hope you all make hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars doing whatever makes you happy. Just be careful on what you put your money into. But arbitraging is working for me, and I'm sticking with that. I'm really just supporting some of the older stuff that I was in. And I'm not really looking for any new stuff, I feel comfortable when I go to bed at night. I know when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm going to check my ARB and it's going to be in there. It comes out at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every night for me. And I know I'm going to have my money. No financial advice, but credits, Stellar, XLM. Okay, I got Stellar. I got, let's see, Ontology along with arbitraging are going to be huge. Real projects with real products. That's what will make everyone huge money. Well, that's great. And like I said, and like Soldier says, that's not financial advice. Nobody's giving you financial advice. All we're doing is documenting what we're trying to do, what we're attempting to do as a YouTuber on this space to make money for ourselves. If it's something you like and you think it's halfway a good idea, then you can try it, But always just do your research, do your due diligence. I'm in Stellar. I'm in XRP. I'm in Cardano. I don't have Ontology. I did look into that. And I'm not sure what credits is. I will look into that, though. But, how about Zilla? I'm not in that, Andy. There's only so much money to go around, There's only so much money I have to put into different projects. So That's another thing. I want to get into, if I had a lot more money, I would go ahead and just buy into the top whatever and just take a shot, throw it against the wall. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Main Street says credits is his number one. So, obviously I'm going to have to look into credits because I value what the Wolf of Main Street says. He's, somebody that knows this space, and sometimes you gotta just follow along with some other people say, and you take a shot. It's all a shot. Arbitraging is going to be huge. Oh yeah, I'll tell you right now. From what I've seen so far, and I've been in arbitraging for probably a month and a half now, I love what I see. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to the concept. I'm addicted to the concept of the passive income. Like I said, for all of you guys and myself, I do want to see the token price organically rise correctly, but I'm not so concerned with the price at the moment. I really want the passive income. I want that big number that I'm comfortable with in my ABOT, in my active investment. So I know every day I'm going to get $50, $100, $200 a day in passive income. So what you have to do, you have to give yourself a goal. In life, you have to give yourself goals and come up with a goal. What do you need on a monthly basis that could change your life? Maybe you want a car payment. Maybe it's as simple as paying for your car. Maybe your car is $300 a month. So you want to make $300 a month. Okay. So what you need to do is you got to figure out, how much am I going to have to get into ABOT, whether it be putting in there directly, accumulating it, earning interest, whatever it is. And you have to figure out what's going to make me $300 a month so I could pay my car. Now, if you're the type of guy who wants to quit his job and he want to make, like Andy's saying, $100,000 a year, then you have to, hopefully, that's within your budget. Number one, you got to have a bankroll in your mind, bankroll in your pocket. Never work outside your bankroll. I'm in poker. So if I have, let's say I go to the casino with $5,000. Oh, a month. Andy wants a month. If I go to the casino with $5,000, okay, I have to look at what tournaments are on schedule. What cash games can I afford to get into? Am I going to play a couple slots? Am I going to eat? Am I going to stay at a hotel? So I'm going to take that $5,000. I'm going to be realistic and say, well, I can get into a $500 tournament. I'm going to play some, side games for another $1,000, and then I'm going to use the rest to maybe get into another couple games. You can't just go there and jump into something for $3,000 or $4,000 and you have no money left. That's bad bankroll management. So you have to use bankroll management in cryptocurrency. Okay. I get about $130 a day from ABOT. It's saving my house finances for sure. Been in ARB since December. See, that's awesome. Crypto Soldier has a plan. He has an amount that he's making every single day. And I'm sure he's, strategizing his reinvest, however that you want to do it. You could do anywhere from 25% all the way up to 100%. Maybe he takes profit off the table every day, moves it into his Ethereum wallet, sends it off site, takes it into his pocket, pays his house, right? So these are the things that I like about ARB. If there's strategy involved, there's bankroll management involved, there is just, lots of different factors that go along with this particular investment. And like I said, in my last video, longevity. The key to arbitraging, it's not the price. The price could go to $100 and the site could be gone tomorrow, right? I want the site to be around for years and the price organically rise to $100. If that makes sense to you, please understand where I'm coming from. Longevity is key. Without the site, there's no $100 a coin, right? So if we can have the site last, then the price come behind that. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what I want. What good is dashboard money? We have a ton of it. You want dashboard money? I could send you over a zillion Chrysos coins, but if I could get onto the site, you can't even get onto the site. The site's gone, right? So let's give a big shout out to the Bitcoin shirt to let everybody know when I go pump gas or I go to the supermarket or I go to work, they see what I got. Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, so those are my feelings about the arbitraging site. I love it. I'm into it. I'm supporting it. I have money into it. When I do get extra ether, I try to snap up some more ARB because I do feel that the passive income for me is what I'm looking for, and the goal I have is at least 10,000 in the arbitraging bot. And right now I have about 3,100. And I could possibly put all the ARBs I have in my wallet in there and get close to that. But I want to wait till the price goes up a little bit more. And when I get into the high threes or maybe touching 4, I'm gonna send some more into the A-bot. That's my goal. I'm not going to get greedy though. I'm not going to see it go to 350 or 4 possibly and say, oh my God, it's going to go to 5, and then I'll wait. I got a number in my head already that if it goes to a certain number in my head, I'm putting some more ARBs from my wallet into the A-bot. Okay. Because that's my strategy. That's my goal. Hey, Khalifa, how are you? Hey, thank you for your Thorn videos. Yeah, no problem. You know, that's the glimmer of hope. I changed my videos to Thorn for the glimmer of hope. You know, I got my money in there. I have an investment. I am not going to give up on Thorn because my money's there. If I had no money in Thorn, I really wouldn't talk about it. Thank you, Khalifa. But like I called it, the Glimmer of Hope series, you know, I'm going to definitely be putting another Thorn video out there just to keep relevance of Thorn until they give us reason not to. Okay. When all the chapters in this lending book are closed, then the book is closed. We don't ever have to talk about them again. But Thorn is actually trying to do something. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. We're going to give them time to do whatever they're doing to come out, and hopefully we can get our money back or make money with them. Keep grinding. Your videos are awesome. I recently got into ARB. Great, Khalifa. If anything I could bring to the table to any of my subs is do your due diligence, do your research. If you like what I'm in, and I congratulate you, I congratulate you for getting into ARB. That's awesome. Welcome to the ARB family. You're going to love it. It's worth the shot. Don't go in heavy. Go in light. Get a feel for it. Go in with the minimum. Don't try to be a hero for yourself. Go in with the minimum. Try the 250 in the A-bot. Buy enough ARB tokens for that. If you like it and you used it for a week and you see what it's all about and you want to put some more money into it, then you do it. That's right. Test the waters. That should be our new motto. Test the waters. If you're going to get into something, test the waters. Hit the like button, you pukes. Thanks, Crypto Soldier. I appreciate that. Greg, what do I need to add more to my A-bot investment? Well, what do you mean by that, Greg? Do you want to basically to add more to your investment is you either try to compound it to earn more, active investment with your ARBs, or you go onto the exchange, you buy more ARB and you add it to the A-bot. You would have to add Ethereum. Hey, Tom Klecker, what's going on, brother? Any idea what happened to MazeBits? I had heard through subs and stuff that for them to keep the sustainability, the site was such low volume, they had to shut down the site, and They are now, if you log on to MazeBits, it says that they're going to try to do a revamping or a rebrand again. So let's give them that benefit of the doubt. I mean, it is what it is. We really don't have much say in the matter. You know, tell all your friends about our people. Yep, that's all you got to do. You know, I'm always testing programs for myself and subs. Word of the wise, stay out of RecycleBot. They don't have their stuff together. Yeah, you know, I don't know what the recycle is. I really don't have, I have some speculation on what it might be. And I put it in my last video. But listen, they have the vault. I'm not in the vault, you know, not because I don't think it's a good tab. I just keep my ETH where I keep it, and that's it, you know. But do I need to stop the ABOT to add to it? No. No, Greg, you don't. If you add to it, you can't add to it for 10 days after that. So you can add to it. Okay, you could just add to it from your wallet. So if you go on the exchange, you buy more, you send it to your wallet, then you send your wallet right to the ABOT. It'll take 24 hours for it to go into active, right, or the cycle that it has. But you don't have to stop it. Waba, what's going on, Waba? Good to see you. All right, Nate. Wish I could stay and hang, but I noticed where you live, and I just wanted to stop by and say hello. Hopefully catch you next time. Great video. Scare money, don't make money. Thanks, Khalifa. Good to have you. Have a really good, safe weekend, all right? Yeah, you don't have to stop the ABOT. You can just put money into it, you know. And like I said, you know, you go into it small. I mean, don't go into it. Go into it. It's your money. Do what you got to do, you know. Like I said, it's my journey, and see you in the chat. You're smart people. You're all smart people. You all listen to different YouTubers as recreation, right? You listen to their viewpoints, good or bad, and you make the decision. You know, I listen to a lot of different YouTubers. You know, I'm subscribed to a bunch of different YouTubers, and I take the information from them of what I want to take. You know, I may not believe in everything that they're saying, but I take what I can learn from certain people, and that's how I live my crypto life. You know, I'm good. How about you? I've been listening in the background. Crypto is taking a toll on me. I lost so much. Yeah, Waba, you know, it's taking a toll on everybody. Thanks. Keep your the best. Thanks, Greg. You know, Waba, staying on that topic, listen, not just in crypto. There's people that invest in the stock market, and the stock market crashed. People jumped off of buildings. People were in such depression that they lost their fortunes in the stock market. It happens in cryptocurrency as well. It's investments, right? Whether they were good or bad, or we thought they were good and they ended up bad, it hurts. And listen, I'm down a lot of money as far as not just from the lending platforms. I'm down a lot of money in Bitcoin right now. I'm down a lot of money in Ethereum. I'm down a lot of money in Litecoin. I'm down a lot of money in Cardano. I'm down a lot of money in whatever else I'm in, you know, XRP and all that stuff. But here's the thing, you know, if you believe in it and you don't need it, you just got to put it to the side, kind of forget it. You could pay attention to it, but don't focus on it. Live your life, because when the bull run happens, and it will happen again, I don't know when, but it will. Bear markets do turn into bull markets, just in stock market too. Stock market could be bear for years, and then all of a sudden it goes bull, right? And then the Dow goes up, you know, to 20,000, 25,000, whatever. The NASDAQ, but it will. What goes up does come back down, and what goes down goes back up. So just keep that in mind. Keep your chin up, keep your head up, and just go with what's working. You know, the reason I chose to get into this arbitraging is because it's working. I'm actually making money from it. You know, Do I want to throw darts at all the other ones? Of course I do. But it is what it is, you know. But what I can tell you is what I am not is I'm not a day trader. Like I can't do, like I know a lot of people are doing Bitmax and a lot of people are doing, they can't wait for the MBOT. I'm not an MBOT type of guy. I wouldn't be a beta tester. I'd be a horrible beta tester because I don't have that kind of leisure time to sit in front of a screen and make trades. The BitMEX thing, to me, I don't understand it, nor do I want to, because I'm not a day trader. I don't want to make trades like that. It's very scary to me. You know, I'd probably get liquidated every time. You know, but whoever's in it, I wish them all the luck with it. I hope they make a lot of money. You know, but yeah. Other than that, you know, yeah, crypto is not for the weak-hearted. You have to be very thick-skinned, and you have to have patience. You know, patience is a key to life. And I hate to be like a philosopher, but you know, patience is key to life. You know, if you're not patient, nothing good's going to come to you. If you're negative, nothing good's going to come to you. Negativity will come to you. If you're positive and you bring positive things to yourself and you hang around positive people, then you will ultimately be a success. I remember years ago, I went to see Tony Robbins. I was lucky enough to buy his ticket, and I went to see him at, I think it was Madison Square Garden or somewhere in New York City. And, you know, at the end, he makes everybody stand, or during his motivational speech, and you got to get up and you got to hug your neighbor and stuff like that and get to know the person next to you. But, you know, he spews off positivity and he spews off, you know, how to be successful, because if you don't believe in yourself, why will somebody else believe in you, and why will anything ever work? You know, if I don't believe in arbitraging, I just say, nah, this is no good. And, you know, I'm not going to make any money, and my money's not me. You just bring like a bad vibe around yourself. Be positive. When you wake up every day, thank whoever you thank, and thank them that you woke up. The secret is to follow moves of successful, wealthy people. Find solid quality projects, dollar cost average, and hodl. Read news, watch good YouTubers, formulate your own decisions. Absolutely. You know, 100% Crypto Soldier. I'm on the same page as you, brother. And thank you for, you know, protecting and serving our country, because not many people have that in them. You know, I do thank you for that, because you protect our boundaries, our rights, and that's important. Waba, a couple of guys are spreading heavy FUD about it. Well, here's the thing, Waba. You weren't in the stream earlier. Let's use this. You're welcome. Let's use this as an analogy outside of crypto. You got 3 delis in town. You like that deli because they have good coffee. You're in there every day. You love the bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll with salt, pepper, ketchup. And you believe in that deli. Now, you haven't been to the other delis. Now, there's other people that go to the other delis and they feel the same way. One day you pass by the deli and you give the deli the finger and you say, that deli's bullshit, I don't like it. But you never ate in there. You never went in there to eat. How can you pass judgment? Okay? So how can you pass judgment on something that's working? If anything, they should be fudding BitAI, Chrysos, you know, all the other sites, you know, that didn't work. That didn't even come out. BitAI didn't even come out. Trading with Mr. T, how are you? I really like your videos, Trading with Mr. T. I was listening to them the other day. You did a good job. You did a good job. Actually, Trading with Mr. T, you're my inspiration, because I have BitPay, and I totally forgot I was going to do a video on it, and you had brought it up, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do a quick 5-minute video on BitPay, because a lot of people just use Coinbase, and they don't know that there's other options out there. So, guys, go check out Trading with Mr. T. He's got a good little channel. He's got good content, nice and clean, crisp, to the point. Definitely like his channel. Yeah, you got to take also, Waba, like Crypto Gems is saying, you got to take that FUD from where it's coming. Look at who's fudding, arbitraging or whatever they're fudding. Look at where it's coming from. What content and value can you bring to the space, and that's what's important to me. Good content, positive content. Tell people to be upfront and honest with each other. Try to go ahead and do due diligence, research. I'm not telling you to buy into ARB. That's the last thing I'm telling you to do. But I am telling you to go research it, do your due diligence, and check it out. You don't have to get into it. You don't have to get into anything. You don't have to buy Bitcoin. Nobody's telling you to buy Bitcoin. Nobody's telling you to buy Ethereum. Nobody's telling you to buy Litecoin or even get into this space. There might be a lot of newbies to the space that are just tuning in and saying, what are these people, crazy? Like, all they do is talk about this, this, and this. What are they doing? That's fine. Maybe we are a little crazy, but I'm going to be crazy rich one day. I can tell you that, from cryptocurrency, because I'm going to stick with it. I got strong hands, and I'm going to keep those hands strong. Win or lose, I'm going to keep my hands strong. Because if I told you years ago that Google and Amazon would be where they are right now, to hold strong hands with them, you would have laughed. You would have laughed when people said that there's going to be one computer in every household in the next X amount of years. You would have laughed. You'd be like, they're too big. They're too expensive. Computers used to be $6,000, $7,000 to get a desktop into your house. How are they going to make this possible? You would have laughed if you said you could calculate everything in your life on this piece of equipment that's called a smartphone. Okay? You got to keep that pimp hand strong. Kidding me? Keep that pimp hand strong. Tom Clark, a lot of delis, but they never give you the sandwich you paid for. 100%. These delis are getting expensive too. I don't know how much they are where you live, but God, you go to eat lunch in these delis now. You get a water, you get like a bag of small chips, and you get like, say, a roast beef sandwich. You're looking at like $12 to $15. And that's what's nice about the BitPay application, guys. You should check out the BitPay. You can use your BitPay and your Bitcoin Cash for everyday purchases that places that accept the Visa, as a merchant. Yes, but it doesn't help when people are not totally upfront with investors and then caught out. Yeah, unfortunately, Pecunia, there are going to be people in the space that look out for number one, and that's themselves. All they care about is referral money or how they could sell you a program or how they could do whatever, So it's like that in life too, no, guys? Aren't there people outside of crypto that if you go do a service for them or you go and try to buy something at their store, they take advantage of you? Do people not take advantage of older people, in life? Are there people that don't try to steal from their own family members? There's bad people everywhere. There's bad people. I tell my kids all the time, I've kept you guys in a bubble. I've kept my kids in a bubble. And now they're older to where they're like, 16 to 30. Now they have their eyes wide open. And I tell them, there's bad people out there. There's rapists. There's burglars. There's scammers. There's financial people that want to take your money. There's people that want to work you and make you earn bad wage. You have to be careful. And in cryptocurrency, it's the same thing. It's just we move from our real life to crypto life. It's the same life. I paid $21 for a Chinese dinner last night, but ARB. Now you get me hungry, Crypto Austin, because I like Chinese food. I could eat that every day. People hate when they don't understand. Ignorance is a plague. Yeah. My business partner is he's a guy that he's not as positive as he should be. You know, he's somewhat negative sometimes, and his saying is people suck. Sometimes they do, but you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Let's see what's going on here. At Waba Bitsway1 just posted a response. I thought so. I wish you would make a video about him like you did when you responded to the article that was written about our. Yeah, Crypto Soldier has good rebutes, so I like that. I watched a couple of videos where he combated something, I think, with one of the other YouTubers that was fighting ARB. So yeah, keep it up, Soldier. Definitely, you protect America, so protect ARB. Be the Crypto ARB Soldier. That'd be a good one. At Crypto ARB Soldier. Czech Republic, 10 crowns for a 0.5 liter of beer, 50 cents. Wow. I'm out of beer. Speaking of beer. But guys, I do really love getting with you guys, hanging out, just talking about all good stuff. You know, our investments, what's working, what's not, advice on how to use certain platforms. Guys, don't be afraid to jump into the ARB Telegram official group. There's a lot of good people in there. It's a good family community of people. There's also the ARB Love community. There's also the unofficial ARB group. Yeah, well, Arby's, you could get ARB. You go to Arby's. It's a United States. I don't know if Arby's is around the world, but it's like a roast beef place or a fast food place. So you could probably buy ARBs there. ARB completely eliminated all my losses in crypto. Look at that. Plus, I 15x my initial investment, changed my whole portfolio. There's no guarantee in the stock market, but ARB has been so consistent. You know, trading with Mr. T, that's a great testimonial. I really believe that the ARB is the arbitraging website is a really good investment for myself. I wish I had gotten into the ICO because with the amount of coins that tokens that I bought and other ones, I would have been sitting really pretty. But you know what? I'm going to work my way there in my own way. It's still not too late. I think it's just beginning. I think it's still the ground floor. I think it's a really good buy-in point right now. It's been organically settled in that 225 to 230 area. And, you know, it's a good time to go look at ARB. It's a good time for ARB right now. If you only have people around you that agree with you, do you learn anything? Not saying I want people that always agree with me. I want people that have their own viewpoints so you could have debates and arguments. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, I'm not looking for somebody to always say yes to me because I don't agree with most things people say either. So early, absolutely, with marketing hitting next month. Yeah, I think things are going to be good. I think things are going to be good with the overall markets itself, and I think it's going to be good for the arbitraging website. So what's going on? Nobody's got plans on Saturday night, or are you all staying in? Maybe catch a movie, a little Netflix, some cocktails. Is that what's going on? My family went to Pennsylvania to my second home. I've done videos there, and I was going to go, but just had some stuff to do around the house tomorrow, so figured I'd get some stuff done. It's 1 a.m. there, Sunday morning here. Oh, okay. So for all right, so for Tom Clucka, it's 1 a.m. So he's getting ready to hit the sack. And Crypto Austin probably just got the Sandman out of his eyes. And Trading with Mr. T is cocktails and just finished watching the Steelers. Oh, wow. I didn't even know they were on. Trainer Mr. T, are you a Steeler fan? Is that why? If you're a Steeler fan, I'm a Jet fan, so we got a little competition. But you don't have to worry about the Jets. The Jets are no threat to the Steelers, I don't think. But we'll see. We'll see. I always hope. Every year I say, this is the year, and they always disappoint me. So I'm that lowly Jet fan that grew up in New York. So Jets and Yankees. But I remember the Steelers back. What was the Steelers? The Steel Curtain or the Iron Curtain? What were they called? Bradshaw, Terry Bradshaw, and everybody. Yeah, those were MBOT training today, and then poker in the afternoon. Nice. Crypto Austin, do you go play poker at a casino that's nearby you? Is that what you do? Is there Steel Curtain, 6 Super Bowls? Yeah. Is that something that you travel to, or is it like a local game at somebody's place? You like the Chicago Bears in '85. Let's see, 1985, was it Jim McMahon, Tom? Was that the quarterback? Was Jim McMahon, they were in the Super Bowl with the Patriots, right? Was that? Pubs and casinos. Okay. Yep. I actually remember that. I remember that year. Yeah, that's right. The Super Bowl shuffle. What was Perry, right? What was his name? Perry? That big lineman? The fridge. How can I forget that? The fridge. Yeah, I remember that. Jim McMahon. Yeah. It was a blowout, right? Wasn't that a blowout, that game? Didn't they win by a lot of points or something? And let me see. Who was the quarterback for New England at that time? I think it was Tony Eason. Was it Tony Eason or was it Grogan? I think it was Eason. Walton Payton, yep, 34. Oh, you're a Chicago girl too, yeah. That's right. Walter Payton. How could we forget Walter Payton? Hopefully the Bears will have a decent team. Oh, God, we are old, Tom. We are getting old. Gems, we're getting old. Local pub poker scene is huge here, sponsored by 888. Oh, really? It would be fun to get all of us into a little Bitcoin Texas Hold'em tournament online. Yeah, that would be fun, trading with Mr. T. I would like that. Yep, we are getting old. I know. I don't want to get old. Maybe we could change into vampires. Maybe somebody will bite us and we'll be crypto vampires. We could talk about crypto for like thousands of years. That'd be great. I'm sure our spouses would love that. We're getting smarter though. Yep. Tom, we are getting smarter. I know I've gotten smarter. Boy, I wish I could go back to last November. If I could go back to last November and I knew what I know now, if I only knew what I know now, it would be a whole different ballgame. Wow. Be a whole different ballgame. Pub poker has a massive poker event once a year where the prize pool is $1.5 million. Nice. Maybe I'll be lucky enough, Crypto Austin, one day to go play the Aussie Millions. Young ones are getting stupider. Yeah. Young ones don't listen. That's the problem. I have teenagers and I try to give them the best advice, but they don't listen. They know more than you. They know more than me. I've only done it. I've only been there, done that. But they seem to think that, they know best. So I would love to one time, you know. I would love to play the Aussie Millions. I have friends that have played the Aussie Millions. I actually met in Vegas one year. I met Tony Hesham. Is it Tony Hesham? Yeah, the guy who won the World Series years ago. I met him. I played at in a tournament, and he was at the table. So I met a lot of poker players, professionals. I met Phil Hellmuth. I met Daniel Negreanu. I played with Phil Hellmuth. I've not played with Daniel Negreanu, but I was in the same room as him. I played with what is that guy? Eric Lindrum. I played with oh God, just a Mike Mizoraki. I played Joe Hesham. That's right. I played with Mike Mizoraki, his brother Robert Mizoraki. I didn't play with any of the other brothers, and a bunch of other, you know, known. Kathy Liebert, Cliff Josephy. He made the final table, I think, last year or the year before. One of my friend, well, not a friend, but it's somebody I know from playing in the same poker room. He came in 34th this year in the World Series. I think he got like $300,000 or $280,000. Nice score. Oh, that damn hindsight 2020, man, things would be different. Waba, if I could only go back, if I could only go back. Mizorakis are all great poker players. Yep, they are. Mike Mizrachi's unbelievable. I see him often. He plays in New Jersey at the Borgata a lot. So I've seen him many times there. Many times. I played with him a couple times. They're scary. I mean, not that they're scary. I'm not afraid of anybody when I play poker, but just the aura and appearance of somebody you know that's solid and has won millions of dollars. They spew off a little fear, you know, to the players. But it's just cards. It's just paper in your hands, you know, and it's just how the cards and the flops fall, you know. But anyway, all right, guys, listen, I am going to, my daughter just got home. I want to see how she's doing from work. And I want to thank you all for joining the stream. I do appreciate all of you. And I love this community. And I love arbitraging. And I love whatever investment is working for you guys. So stay positive. Be careful. Do your listening to whoever you listen to, but just do your research. Do your due diligence, okay? Other than that, guys, scared money don't make money. Have a great Saturday night. Spend some time with your spouse, gems, and I will too. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.